How did you guys get together in this, Nathan?
We have done a couple of TV shows in the past on RTE, and I was recording a new Christmas album and wanted to do a duet, and Una was the first one that I thought of. So we got together in the studio, and we came up with the old classic, which is Mistletoe and Wine, which is quite different as a duet compared to the Cliff Richard.
Yeah, and it's a very special one as well because all proceeds go to Bernardo's as well. So. Yeah.
Which is great.
So get streaming and downloading, yeah.
I know you weren't feeling particularly festive whenever you got the call from this man. When did that happen?
Because it was in July. Like, he texted me in July. He was like, would you up for doing a Christmas duet? And I was like, jeez, I'm a bit hot. Like, Jesus, I can't get into the festive spirit thinking about it. But, like, you kind of have to prepare, don't you? Like, and you've your album out now. How long have you been thinking about that?
We recorded it in July, so it was quite weird.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so I'm assuming if you record a Christmas album in July, you've got Christmas completely sorted, have you? Are you one of those annoying people?
Not a mission, no. That'll be Christmas Eve.
Yeah. I also believe you're looking for some clothes this Christmas, Nathan. This is a little clip that Nathan put up, Rupert. I'm not sure what to make of this. It seems that he doesn't have any clothes at home at all. Let's have a look. And that's where it ends.
Stopped there.
That's where it ends. What's that about?
It was just a bit of crack, as you can see. About 12 months ago, myself and Terry decided, a lady who's involved in a clothing brand, we decided to launch Carter Clothing. So it's only been released about 6 weeks, and it's in a few shops around Ireland. And it's a massive project. I never realised how much work was involved, as Una does, because she's got her own brand as well.
And so to sell clothing, you decided
to make
an ad with no clothes. I mean, would you say less is more at Christmas, Rupert?
I'm not sure. I think there should have been a bit of fur there.
There is more to that video, by the way. That's not the... There is more to that video.
So many things I'm thinking of saying and I'm not going to say. Una, I know you're hoping for a quiet Christmas. You've had a few disasters, darling.
Well, kind of minor disasters, really. Well, over the years, like, they went fairly smoothly until I hosted my first ever Christmas. It was a few years back when I was still living in the UK, and I was ringing my mother for tips, going, okay, how long does a turkey take, and what kind of ham do I get? So I went shopping, had the big trolley. It was like, went over to the ham section. I was like, oh, that's a fine lump of ham there now, yeah. So she was like, yeah, boil the ham the night before, and then you roast it the next day. So I put it in anyway, put it on like a slow boil. Went out, had a few scoops with my friends, came back in, and was like, that doesn't smell like ham. I was like, that festive smell. It was a strange smell. I was like, what is that? I lifted the lid. It was white meat because I bought pork instead of ham. So, yeah, I made the mistake of that. So, yeah, so there was no ham. Following year, Tig, he got an outfit. He was Spider-Man. And then he actually thought he was Spider-Man, so he was like jumping from couch.
This your wee fella?
Yeah, my little fella, yeah. He was 3 at the time, and he jumped from one couch to the other, and he sliced open his forehead off the edge of the coffee table. So I was in A&E that morning with him. He's still got a little scar on his forehead now from that. And then the following year, we moved back to Ireland, and lo and behold, no disasters since. So yeah,
everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Any changes to the Santa letters since they watched the toy show?
They watched the toy show with me last week, and I was watching. I was telling them that when I watched it back in the day, I always wanted a Mr. Frosty. I don't know if anyone remember that, watching the toy show. And I'm still writing it every year. Still haven't got a Mr. Frosty, so... But maybe this year, yeah.
It looks like Nathan had a Mr. Frosty there. Rupert, favourite gift as a kid?
Well, the worst one was I wanted to have a cot and a doll when I was about 4, and it kind of obviously created an international scandal in my home, and no one quite knew how to deal with it, but I got it in the end.
Oh, did you? Good.
Yeah, I got it, and they didn't really seem to be that bothered as I was kind of putting the doll to bed afterwards and doing all the things and giving it a bottle and things.
And Rupert will be doing that demonstration on next year's toy show, so we'll be welcome back to that. Nathan's New album, Crazy Christmas. It features that lovely duet with Una and Ed at Bernardo's, is out now. You can find out more information about Nathan's clothing range or lack of it on carterclothing.ie. Thank you so much to Una Healy, to Nathan, Carter and Rupert Everett. Thank you so much.